Hey Pisces, welcome to your, I don't even have my mic connected here. Welcome to your mid-month update for love in the month of January. A lot of people asked me to make this video. A lot of people were like, we want a mid-month update. So I'm going to do it. But if people aren't watching it, I'm not going to keep doing it. So we'll see how it goes. This is the first ever Amethyst Angelite mid-month love update. Pisces, for those of you who saw the initial January reading, the message that came in was that for a lot of Pisces, you guys were feeling hurt and having a hard time letting somebody love you. Maybe you had some suspicions or some paranoia, or you were having a hard time relaxing in a relationship because of past hurts or past disappointments, or just maybe not feeling so hot, maybe not feeling so great about yourself. But we're going to see if the energies have shifted. We're going to see what is going on here in mid-month for Pisces. Okay, and we're going to lay out 5 cards. The cards are getting stuck. So some of you maybe are having a really hard time making a decision. Maybe you're at a bit of an impasse. Maybe you're unsure about somebody. Now they're getting unstuck. So maybe you were having a hard time making a decision and now you're relaxed about it. Okay. I'm going to lay down 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then after I tell you what these cards say, I'm going to pull a couple of cards from this deck to see what advice we have for Pisces or anybody dealing with Pisces in the area of love in January. 5 of Pentacles, Pisces. So you might be really stressed out about your financial security right now, and it may be causing stress in your love life. Or you and your partner may be having some money problems right now, or one of you is wanting to do something that maybe the other one is feeling is a little bit risky financially. So, like, some of you might be preparing to start a business or wanting to start a business, or you're wanting to cut back hours to focus or invest time into something else. Maybe one of you is wanting to stay home and have kids and take care of kids. Maybe one of you has lost a job, or both of you, God forbidding. Or you're single and you're having a hard time financially and you're not really sure where you're going to land in life. You might feel a little bit like a feather that's being blown around by the wind right now. When 5 of Pentacles comes up, it's kind of somewhat a nervous time. Like, you're not sure what's going to happen in the future. You're not sure where you're headed. You might even feel a little bit like you're out in the cold. And you might be very careful with your money because you might have some fears financially about not being sure what money is going to come in. You know, maybe some of you are seeing layoffs coming at work and you might be, man, am I going to make the cut? Whatever it might be. Okay. So the good news about 5 of Pentacles is it also comes in with the message that this is the time when we end up having super close relationships that come out of it. We figure out who's really there for us. We figure out who's really, like, you know, ride or die or whatever it might be. I don't know. I don't know what the modern slang is, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying. But you find out who's there for you, and you find out, like, you build stronger relationships. So even though it's a scary time, you might be finding that you're becoming very close with an existing partner, or those of you who are single, you're maybe drawing closer to a new person or a person that you knew for a while, but you had never really seen them in that way, and vice versa. And all of a sudden, there's this really strong emotional connection that's coming out of it. There's a really strong emotional bond, and you're learning to become very close with somebody and have emotional intimacy and laugh and find, like, inexpensive and free ways of doing it, you know, like not having to spend a ton of money on going out or doing anything fancy, but really becoming close with somebody, just enjoying their company, just 2 people together, one-on-one. So this is actually, even though I understand nobody likes to be stressed out about money, you will be okay. You know, things are going to work out. And in that time, you're developing really, like, strong, true blue connection, right? Who doesn't want that? Hierophant is coming up. So this is commitment. This is making a commitment. So those of you who maybe have been having a hard time and like things have been up in the air, maybe you and your partner are making a vow or a commitment to one another that, you know what, we're going to see this through. We're going to stick it out together. You know, I got your back, you got mine. We're going to figure this out. Some of you might be really taking your relationship and handing it over, or your love life, like calling in somebody and handing it over into like the hands of your higher power. Like, please God, make this happen, or please God, you know, help this relationship, or please God, bring me the right person, whatever it might be. And I don't know if you all can hear it. I don't know if the mic is picking it up, but it started pouring rain where I am right now, pouring rain when I said that. And that to me is like a sign from heaven that, you know, whatever your higher power is, whoever you're connecting with, they're going to make that rain down on you. That there are going to be blessings raining down on your love life as you're connecting with your spirituality, whatever that may be. And right after I said that, the rain kind of like calmed down. So to me, that's a pretty powerful sign. Okay, like heaven wants you to know this. Universe wants you to know this. Okay, so there might even be some miracles coming in. As you're going through this Five of Pentacles uncertainty, there may be some miracles coming in. And your love life is being guided and helped by a higher power for some of you. Okay, this could also, like I said, be vow or commitment. You know, maybe some of you are getting more committed in a relationship, or somebody you've been talking to is stepping up and making a promise or a commitment to you. Queen of Pentacles. And when I see Queen of Pentacles come up in a love reading, to me, this is like getting ready to nest with somebody. Creating a sense of home. Okay, so one of you, or the person watching this, you may be working from home, or you may be preparing to do something to work from home, but you're putting a lot of energy into making the home environment welcoming for love. And this message has come up so strongly in the past few weeks in the weekly readings that I do. Not the love readings, because I do general weekly readings where I talk about family, money, career. I do those once a week for each zodiac sign. And that theme has come up for a few of the signs. And it's coming up again for you Pisces here in the love reading. So I feel like a lot of you Pisces are going through and making your home a more comfortable, more loving place. You're bringing more love into the home. Some of you are doing things with decorating. Some of you are doing things where maybe you're going out and you're getting rid of anything that reminds you of a sad time or a hard time or an old ex or a time when you were going through like a depression. You're beginning to spot things, or even sometimes it could be clothes. Like, oh, I wore that shirt on a date with that one person who was a total, you know, a-hole, or like whatever it might be. And like it could be getting rid of things like that even. Like you don't even realize that all of a sudden you're having these epiphanies. To me, Queen of Pentacles is making your home comfortable, making your home a sanctuary, and being able to relax and being able to call in that romantic energy, that close energy, that loving energy, okay? So I feel like those of you who are living with someone, you all are going to really enjoy spending a lot of time cuddling up together. Especially right now, we're still in the winter months. So maybe enjoying the rest of the winter, snuggling, cuddling up, keeping warm, keeping cozy. Those of you who are single, you are creating space for somebody with whom you are going to create a home with. Somebody whom you are going to nest with. Okay? Sadnesses are coming up. Right? So disappointments may be coming up. Three of Swords. I feel like for some of you, this could be where you are processing an old hurt. It doesn't necessarily have to be a current hurt or a new hurt. Let's see. Why don't we pull some clarifiers here? Why is Three of Swords here? Why does Pisces have Why does Pisces have Three of Swords? Three of Swords. Why is Three of Swords here? Why is Three of Swords here? Okay. So you have the Wheel and you have King of Wands. So some of you may feel like maybe you're going in a different direction than what you had hoped or what you had wanted. And maybe those of you who are in a relationship, your partner is stepping up and maybe they're putting their foot down about something. They're saying, you know, no, this is not the time to start the business. Oh, we had a candle go out. Maybe this is not the time to start a business. Or maybe this is not the time to do what you're wanting to do. Or maybe this isn't the time to remodel. Or maybe this isn't the time to have kids, you know. It doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It just might not be happening right now, right this second. And some of you may be disappointed with the decision or with the choice that your partner is making. Those of you who are single, the universe might be bringing up a past soulmate who's coming in, and you might feel very excited that they're showing up because you might feel, oh, this is it. We're finally going to be together. You know, like you might feel like this is finally happening with this person. And then the universe may be kind of showing you the truth about the situation, where you are realizing that, you know, this person might be a really significant soulmate. There might be a lot of connection, a lot of chemistry. This person may even be a very powerful lover, but they may be a little bit impulsive and they may not be in that place right now where they can offer you that where did she go? That nesting energy. Don't be sad, because this is what you're manifesting. And maybe you've been holding out hope for somebody, and the universe is saying they're going to show you that you got to move on because this person isn't it. Some of you have had a third-party person you've been eyeing, who maybe you were thinking about leaving an existing partner for this person. And then you're realizing, you know what? No, this person's not going to give me the stability. So the truth is being revealed about a situation, or a decision is being made that you might not be super happy about. But try not to internalize that, because you have a lot of really good cards here. So don't let that one upset or that one disappointment cause you to want to like just throw everything all it out together. Don't be all or nothing in your thinking. See, the Devil. This is insecurity coming up again, Pisces, and that was the whole thing about your reading in January. Some of you in the mid-month are getting better about it, and end of the month it's popping up again. When the Devil card comes up, you have a lot of fear. You have a lot of anxiety. You convince yourself that you can't be lucky. And I don't know if you just saw that smoke blow over, but that smoke just blew over, and that is confirmation to me. That incense smoke is blowing over. That's confirmation to me that that's what it means for the majority of you. You're trying to convince yourself that things are never going to work out. My partner's not ready to have kids right now. Or my partner's not ready to believe in me starting this business. Or my partner didn't see things my way. Or that relationship I had my eye on is like, it's not the person for me. So it's never going to happen. Don't take it that way. Don't take it that it's never going to happen. It will happen. There just may be some issues here with timing. And I feel that Pisces, a lot of you are going to like be very tempted to internalize this and tell yourself, well, it's not going to happen for me because I'm not good enough, or nobody's ever going to love me, or I'm not attractive enough, or I'm not successful enough, or I'm not smart enough, or I'm cursed, or whatever it might be. You might be very tempted to kind of start like ripping yourself apart. That's what I see when I see the Devil card. Some of you have that King of Wands that popped up. They may be trying to seduce you. They may be trying to have their cake and eat it too, and you're having to put your foot down and to say no. Do not let the fear of, oh, but I don't know, maybe nobody better will come in. Don't let that fear keep you in a situation that is not honoring what you want, because the universe just said you're manifesting this. You're manifesting this right now. Don't let that devil come in and take it away from you. You're manifesting this. Don't let the devil come and take it away from you, okay? So let's see what advice is coming up for Pisces and anybody dealing with Pisces in love life. Okay. January 2019. What advice is coming in for Pisces January 2019? Or anybody dealing with Pisces in love January 2019. 19. Guys, make sure that you check out your moon sign and rising sign videos too, because that's going to add more. That's going to add more specific information to your specific energy. Everyone has different planet placements. Everyone's in different places on their journey. That will give you more info without having to necessarily book a private reading, although I am more than happy to read for you privately. Healing family issues. So whatever is happening here with this Devil card, that's like convincing you that things aren't going to work out. It's because of something that maybe you've observed in your family growing up, okay? Like maybe you had a parent that worked a lot. And they were working a lot because they cared a lot about you and they wanted to make sure that you had, you know, a place to live and food to eat. But you may have taken that as, oh, well, you know, the people I love are always going to be too busy for me. Or money is very hard and money is very scary and there's not enough money. And so like we're going to like not live a happy life, or we're going to fight or argue about money or whatever it might be. Or maybe you had a parent who was, I'm sorry to say, maybe you had a parent who was a bit of a player. And so you may have a lot of fear that your partner is going to be out there doing all this kind of stuff. And so there's something here that needs to be healed or needs to be released. And that's exactly what I said about the Three of Swords. Some of you are having to release something from the past. And I feel you're having to forgive something in your family cycle or family line. Okay? And I feel for some of you, you are breaking out of a pattern of domestic abuse. Not all of you Pisces, but I am hearing domestic abuse, breaking the cycle of domestic abuse. So some of you are having some things, some memories that you are releasing, that you are healing. I feel some of you are even taking this up to the higher power and maybe going and lighting candles and praying for somebody's soul. Like praying for them to be forgiven, praying for them to cross over, praying for them to be healed. I don't know. I just feel like you're releasing somebody or you're handing somebody over to God. For some of you, maybe you're handing this person over to judgment. You're saying, God, please take this person and deal with it in like the laws of justice that may be or may exist. But for some of you, I feel it's somebody who has passed on. But you're finally making peace with this because it's been blocking your love life for a really long time. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So, pay attention to anything in your relationship that needs to be fixed, okay? For some of you, maybe you do have somebody who's being sneaky or who's being lying. You know, pay attention to that. Pay attention to your intuition or to your gut feeling. But for other ones of you, it could be that maybe you have a partner who's not opening up or who's not being forthcoming with certain issues or concerns, right? Maybe you, and it doesn't have to be about this is somebody cheating on you. It doesn't have to be that this is somebody who's doing something inappropriate. It could just be, we said about money, you know? Maybe something is telling you that something about money is not being handled correctly, or things are worse than what the person is telling you. Listen to your gut feeling. Pay attention to whatever signs you're being given, and then maybe pray or ask your angels or guides to help you figure out what you can do, what is in your power to fix it or to heal it. Those of you who are single, this mostly though applies to those of you who are single. As you're clearing out this devil energy, there might be some karmic person or karmic soulmate that's coming in that is maybe coming in to kick up things from like past hurts from family or childhood. And this is saying pay attention to those red flags. You know, you're nobody's fool. And I feel that that's for a lot of you single ones, okay? And once you pay attention to the red flags, you open the door for real love. You heal because you're not going into that cycle. You're saying, oh, nope, I see the signs. I'm going to say no. So you've just told the universe that I'm not going to accept this kind of person. You passed the final level of the video game, so to speak, okay? So you're clearing and making way for really big love, Pisces, and I'm proud of you. I know a lot of you have been struggling, and I'm proud of you because you're doing the work. Again, check out your moon sign and rising sign. Be sure to let me know if you would like a private reading. I have a easier, faster way of scheduling readings. So hopefully turnaround times will be quicker moving forward. The link for that is in the video. If you want more info on the new moon energy and how it's affecting how we're manifesting for the next 6 months, link for that is in the description as well. And don't forget to check out your general for the week ahead, guys, because I know a lot of you want to know about more than just love. Check out the weekly forecast for each zodiac sign, which are already up on the channel now. And if you subscribe and hit notification, every time those new videos get posted, you will get a notice. Thank you so much for watching, sharing, liking, subscribing. Till next video, my friends.